Golly.
Yes. I am aware that my phone is about to die. Just let me make the social media post. It'll take me like 2 minutes and then you can go back on your charger. I promise.
Hey, isn't Dog doing stuff for phones?
What do you mean?
Like, I thought he was, he, a little bit ago, he said he was switching out something on the phone, right?
I think he was repairing a phone for a family friend.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you know anything about iPhone batteries?
iPhone batteries?
Like your battery?
Yeah, I've already talked to him about it. I just need the money to get the replacement parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. Here. Silent the dinner.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't say excuse me.
I am aware that you said excuse me.
Thought I'd pre-warn you before you get pre-warned by the pre-warn.
Ah.
Like, holy Christ, Jeff, what happened to you? Oh, I made a ruckus in my trousers.
Oh my.
Just say,
What is he doing? It sounds like he's hitting his tail against something. Crowley. I must be losing my mind then.
no, you might be hearing him because you're closer. Like, I got this thing right, apex right in my face.
Maybe. Oh, he also can't really go very far. He's stuck. Oh, he's as far as he can go. Crowley.
Oh, he wrapped around it.
You could have connected 2 feet. Come here. Come here, I'll fix it. How did you see yourself? How
He probably went in the back, looped around.
other two?
Oh.
How did you this? Kind of just lift it over.
Yeah, that's what's the doing?
Just nervous of people.
Harder here than ever.
Of course.
And what's he doing?
Sitting down with a blindfolded on. Here makes the noise. His ears full.
Been doing that. Right when you pissed them right the fuck off. Something new today. Oh, you only can be a select few.
Oh, because it probably has to do with the store.
Yeah. Well, Bangalore, Revenant is against. I think it's me, Loba, but
No, because you don't have the skin yet.
no, no, I did.
Do you?
Yeah, I didn't. That one.
I don't remember, but
It's okay. Oh, we're in somewhere else. It's from hostiles. You need to thin the herd before going towards the objective. I have no idea what's going on here. Sentinels. Oh, okay.
you get one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm honestly surprised it didn't rain today with how the clouds look.
Yeah.
Alright.
You are right. You are right.
Ow. Just hit myself in the face with my headset trying to put them on. Oh, hey, I guess I should set it up to actually record the game. Auto. Time to launch the game, which I did not do before because, well, I just didn't do it. Ow. Fire trucks. I squashed my thumb in between my desk and my chair. Right, it's not just grabbing it. That is really loud. I need to fix that. Sound. Music volume needs to go down. Sound effects volume needs to go down. Alright, everything looks good. I think we'll be okay. Start on for those who don't start. Disable map. There will be no in-game map to guide you. Unlock all doors. Every door starts unlocked. Explore the house and the story in any order. Disable voice diaries. Enable commentary. You know what? I think as much as I don't like the dark, we'll play it with the dark on. Oh. The lighting is terrible with that window open, but I need to have the curtain open so I can see my cats.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
You need games to play, yet you have a tons of game yet you have tons of games you should play. I feel that. I've had Gone Home for about 3 months now, and I haven't touched it, so here we are. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Yeah. I mean, things are okay going. There's just a lot that I can't actually talk about on stream. Alright. Okay. Directions to work from new house. Jesus. Fucking thunderstorm. Invoice. Okay.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay, I'm writing them a little bit harder now. That's good.
God, that's terrifying. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little.
Sam. Sam. Hello? Sam! Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Yeah.
Phones are cut off. His departure 67694, flight number and the time to Amsterdam. Oh dear. I can't read that. I literally cannot read that. Hopefully it's not important. So this is where we're at. Jesus, the thunder. Alright, that doesn't actually seem important.
Oh my
apparently
God.
it was.
You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating Le Petit whatever and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you're my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Alright, Oscar Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Let's see. Oops. Pioneer CLD D703 combination laser disc. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing someone is selling something. Okay. Couldn't even read that if I tried. Which kitty is doing what?
Both the kitties are far.
Oh. Far out in what direction?
The opposite side of Ashton, so.
Alright, hang on. No.
Through the window. Oh no. Check.
Oh.
Introducing the Gloss Champion. I thought you'd be much.
Welcome, Crowley. Hello. Yeah, they both came out of nowhere. Well, I seen Crowley come around the corner and then Leah popped into the window. Baby.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Right. Good God.
Yep. That's funny. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. Crowley. That tree is not the scratching post, but that's fine. All right. Wait. Why can't there be a way to walk faster? Never mind. Big yikes. Someone was having parental issues. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, you're becoming more trouble than they're worth. From an editing standpoint, there's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out tangents and non-scriptures from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use, but David's known you for a long time and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again, then everybody will be happy. Yikes. I thought I saw something in between there other than wallpaper. Yikes. Sam thought this might help Dad. Oh, yikes. Book about making friends.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
The X-Files is circled. Some of it. Oh, what's that? Custom. Hi, Terry enclosed. Please find a Pioneer unit with remote and cables. We need half the figure. Terry, hey man, how you been? How have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's cute. School assignment. Ah, crap. Crowley got himself stuck again. Crowley?
Here again.
Yeah, Crowley went on a tree and stuck on the building. Luckily, it's in a spot that I can see.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, newspaper, dirty glass, box of records, soda can, shot glasses, napkins, more glasses, more shot glasses all over the damn floor.
Good.
Oh, looking for a fresh record books to be on. Blah, 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 blah. Yeet. Jeffrey, look at this. Have shot glass in hand. Yeet.
Boom. Done. Adios, amigos.
Lots of boxes full of books.
Just if you can stomp his couch. Say, I'm Rick James, bitch. Fuck your couch.
We go this way. Coupons, dice, lip balm, box of tissues. Oh, there's a note. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad. Sorry about the stuff that's missing. Oops. Highlighters in that drawer. What's in this drawer? Nothing of importance. What's in this drawer? There's a note. Hey, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house this afternoon, that'd be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too. So hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. And we can meet in the parking lot after 6.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Hmm. There's somewhere there's gotta be the code. That didn't trigger squats. Jeez, Dad. Bottle of whiskey hiding on top of the bookshelf. Alright. I read that. Doesn't matter. And I've been this way. I wonder if there was information in one of the drawers and I was just standing too close to actually open the drawer. Doesn't look like anything there. Newspaper clipping. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone County plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week. As part of a Forestry Service-run controlled burn of overgrown sections of Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. I assume Janice/Jan is the mom. Alright. Oops. Go back up so we can actually open that. It's a form. Notice of temporary personnel transfer. Someone's being moved. Nothing else in there. Well, for Christ's sakes, Crowley. It's all just twisted together.
Oh no. We're moving around too much.
Oh, silly kitties.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand psycho house tour, and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Dirty dishes, random binders. There's nothing in there.
Stirring that goes water. Okay. Miss Mary Jane Reed. So what's your objective right now in that game?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's a horror game now that I'm actually playing it.
Okay. What was it called?
Gone Home. It seems like, the character I'm playing as, her sibling has disappeared. Or run away or something.
Something along that. I'm an idiot. I get it.
Plate slip. Random brochure. There's a fork. What is that? That's just like bed. Mini panic attack. Then I seen the red hair dye bottle. Into the tub. No, into the
Mom
tub.
brought her hair dye
Yeet.
over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever.
What mirror?
That's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, But I waited, and the moment was gone.
No. No, I know you want me more. I think they almost run a lot. Go to the washroom.
I'm gonna watch her. It's fine. Go back to your game. I'll watch her for a minute. Oh, we have 2 kitties inside. 1 second. He comes here and sucks.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave their harnesses on just in case so it's easier. Alright.
What the hell is it?
Oh god. Okay, whoever Carol is has really nice handwriting and I can't read it, so yeah. Mom's closet, apparently, I'm going to assume anyways. Bathroom. Lovely. Katie, Mom, and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. See, she's pretty certain this kid's ran away. Oh, Jesus. Sam's dark room, do not enter if red lights are on. Well, I'm gonna enter it later, but... This scared. Wait, hang on just a second here. Tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. Poured milk from the carton in the fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We built a protective pillow for it. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conjured from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, reporting any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in the attic, probably leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Clearly. Oh, look, there's a note here. That's a lot. Whew. Just some boxes. Paintings. Doesn't seem to be anything important in here. Fuck. Okay, there's this room. Alright, forms. Tape player. Thea! Hell no. Fucking storm scared the shit out of me. Alright, we got costume making stuff in here. That's fine. I'm getting out of this room now. Oh, hey, look. There's a cassette. Nope. That sound hurts my ears. That is locked. Good. We're not going up there. Fine, we won't eat it that way. No, we've looked at everything down here. There's gotta be something giving a code. Out of here. Get into this. Like a book that we can grab or something. Wait, 0451. Zero 451. 0451. Got it. Read document. Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. Notarized copy has been filled out at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Sincerely, da 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 da. After survey of valid items to my name, I hereby declare this document my last will and testament. Declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors, living or dead. I do hereby Bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located in Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property moneyed accounts to my nephew Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, then and in such event, the bequeathed to him shall fall to and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. Okay. There's literally nothing other than that in there, okay. Now, I'm curious, how do we get in that locker in Sam's room? There's gotta be something in that locker in Sam's room. There's gotta be something somewhere in Sam's room that has the code for said locker. That's its way.
There. There. Calm down. Oh, we gotta go in.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I need loot. Don't need to fight. You don't seem quite to understand that. If I don't get loot, I'll never survive. Of course. Down. I'm sorry, dude. He's dead. I wouldn't do it, my friend.
Alright. I wish I could walk faster. This is just frustrating at this point, trying to figure out where the locker combination for upstairs is hiding. What's this? Alright, this is the bathroom beside Sam's room. Right. Alright, you know what? Screw this. Sam's locker code. It's on the secret panels on right in front of her room, and another secret panel on the first floor across from the note of things to buy for her first day at school. Zero. Alright, we need a pen and a paper for this part. Okay. Alright, so 0. Half of Sam's locker combo. Hello, who are you, Oscar? What do you want to come back? That is some big yikes. Alright, then it said there was one downstairs too. This is not the way. This is the way. This is the way? This is not the way. This is the way. Okay. So that's the list, which means... Is this the list? Read note. We hope that you were excited for the first day of school. This is what you need to bring. That is what it said, right? Secret panels on right in front of her room, and on another secret panel on the first floor across from the note of things to buy for her first day at school. Alright. Pretty certain that's it, but maybe there's another note? Note. No.
third though. But
Yeah, both of their harnesses are still on. I did that on purpose. So if both of them want to go out again, I can just attach them to the thing and open the window.
he's gone to bed.
He's still wearing his harness.
I know. He's getting used to wearing his harness now.
That's good then.
Same with her. I've seen her sleep with her harness.
Mm-hmm.
Such an adorable little cop.
Aqua, you're not a loser. How have you been? Long time no see. I don't understand. Where is this panel?
Yeah.
Someone said that it was right outside, right across from here, so I assume it's this one, yes? No. You're not a worthless Eevee. In the secret passage between the library and master bedroom closet, you find a hint for that one. What?
Thea. Thea. Hello, dude.
Mom and Dad's bedroom. Fuck.
Thea, you gotta move. Get along, I love you. Ah, move. Thank you. Okay.
I don't understand. You're not a piece of trash. Stop saying that about yourself. How the hell do I get back downstairs? This way. Nope, that's the bathroom.
Oh, praise Thea.
Can I just have the actual code? Because all the searching is driving me crazy. Combination code for Sam's locker. 0501.
Yeah.
What's up, Coconut? Okie
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
I got you, buddy.
Okay, we have the key to the basement now. We must go to the basement. To the basement. The hell is this? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. God.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone. We say, I love you.
Your mission.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
What does this lead to?
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it scary?
Not really.
Or is it like just some sort of thriller type psycho?
I think so, yeah.
I don't get Lonnie
Or it's
sometimes.
supposed to kind of make you
Like
twist the
her
turn,
band.
so to speak.
And our
Yeah.
scene and her hair and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Okay, secret bookshelf.
Well, the way NHL announced today that there will not be a season anymore. And if there is anything this year, it will only be the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
That's if they get the allow, like during July 1st or something, possibly.
Okay.
Now, likely be just Dunes, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. We are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. Clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't happen again. What the fuck?
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase. Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Oops. I think we will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary, June 3rd through 7th. We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. What's this? This is gardening stuff. This is, I don't think, as important as it seems. Dark, it's dark. Jesus. Laundry room? Laundry room. To a greenhouse. Is there anything in the greenhouse that I should find? Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved President's life. For a secret door. It's beside
We agreed
the
our last
stairs.
night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do.
Damn, they hunted me, for God's sakes. That was
And she helped
relentless.
me. She said she knew it was hard,
$5
but life would move on.
Damn, that was so
I said
close
I didn't
too.
want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, the sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
And I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong. Kick ass. I love you.
Oh my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie in my old spot, and I missed the first two calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. So she'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us. and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
Well, that was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I finished it. The sister ran away. Well, I guess with that being finished, I guess that's where we